Hey everybody, welcome back to the movie guys. I'm Mike, and welcome to my review of the new Brad Pitt sports racing film, F1.
Some people look at Sonny Hayes. They see a guy who lives in a van, a gambling junkie who missed his shot, the best that never was. But I see possibility.
F1 is directed by Joseph Kosinski, who gave us Top Gun Maverick and Tron Legacy. He is literally becoming one of my favorite directors. After Top Gun Maverick, which now holds a top 10 spot of my all-time favorite movies of all time, this film is a perfect companion piece to that. It is really a love letter to Formula One, and not being a fan of Formula One, I could say this probably genuinely is a love letter to it, because I think it respects the racing world, it respects Formula One on the whole, and it does a very good job of showing us how the whole system works, how the standings work, how each brand, whether it be Ferrari, Lamborghini, whatever, how they rank amongst in the standings, and how they gain points based on where they finish, and how each team has to work together. When Brad Pitt's Sonny Hayes is brought into the film, he's brought in by Javier Bardem's character to try to save his brand, because the GPX brand is dying, it's failing. They're losing races, they're not placing, so they bring him in to try to save it, because he used to be a race car driver with Javier Bardem back in the day, and Javier Bardem thinks Brad Pitt's character can come in and save his brand and save him from being voted out by the board. So it's interesting to see how the team, when he has to work together with another teammate, and how they have to work together, and how the younger teammate is threatened by the older guy that's the experienced one, but really wants to take over and be the face of this brand.
My Rook is a phenomenal talent, but he's young. You plus him, boom, I got a team.
When was the last time you won a race?
Sunday, Daytona.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Formula One.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then same as you.
I found the racing sequences amazing. I thought they were fantastically filmed, putting us in the cockpit of the driver's seat, just like Kosinski did in the cockpit of Top Gun Maverick with Tom Cruise. He does the same thing here, and the sound in my theater, I was in a Dolby Atmos theater, and just the stuff around the track flying around. I liked hearing I really liked the commentator, or the PA announcer during the races too. It came out of the top speaker while they were racing. It just had a really cool sound design. If you could take anything away from this film, it's the racing sequences. They're a lot of fun. But I think the story itself was also really good. I haven't seen Brad Pitt in a movie that I really liked since World War Z. I don't consider myself to be a huge Brad Pitt fan in general. When I think of movies of his that I really like, the list is very small. But I can genuinely say that I think that I might become a Brad Pitt fan after seeing him in this movie.
There's this new guy. He's old. He's such a prick. He's quick though.
If you get any constructive criticism for each other, what would it be?
Don't be such an dickhead.
The redemption story of Sonny Hayes is the key plot point to this whole film, and I think it works so well. Sonny is a fantastically developed character. I think there are a lot of layers to him and his backstory. I like his feud and his budding friendship with Joshua Pierce, the driver that's on the GPX team with him. And there's also a little bit of a love story in there, and I think it's developed pretty well. It's a slow build and really doesn't develop until the third act of the film. I think that that's very well done as well. I just found the film really enjoyable. I don't really want to give too much away in the review, because I want to leave a little bit to it as being a surprise for you all. But the film has some great racing sequences, a good story. The movie's a lot of fun, has a little bit of humor, and I thought the performances from the entire cast was excellent. So, in conclusion, I give F1.
I'm offering you an open seat in Formula One. The only place you could say, if you win, you are the absolute best in the world.
A 9 out of 10. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining me on my F1 full review. Sorry this wasn't a longer one. I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of insight as to what I thought about the film. It was one of those movies where I really didn't want to give you too much information, just give you little bits and pieces of what I thought was really great about it. There wasn't a whole lot of bad I thought from it. There was nothing in it that I really can take away that I can say that I didn't enjoy. I thought everything was very well done. I thought the production and the performances and just the overall scale of the film was fantastically done. And it really is the surprise movie of the summer and might actually be one of the best films of the year. At least for me personally, it's one of my most enjoyed experiences at the movies so far this year. It's definitely in the top 3 easily. So definitely check it out. Even if you're not an F1 fan, this film might make you one, because I think I'm going to start watching F1 racing more, because I found it to be pretty thrilling and pretty exhilarating and exciting. So, okay, so coming up, this upcoming Monday, I am seeing an early screening of Superman. I'm very excited for that. Shot in my hometown of Cleveland, like I've said on many videos before. So I'm very excited to see not only the shots of Cleveland within the movie, but just to see Superman in general, because Superman is one of my all-time favorite comics. I mean, like I said before, Superman tattoo. Smallville's one of my all-time favorite shows. So Superman really is one of my favorite comic movies. So I have a lot of anticipation for it. I'm hoping I'm not going to be disappointed. But in James Gunn, I do believe, because he did fantastic with the Guardians films. Was a little iffy on his Suicide Squad film. But all in all, I do believe James Gunn has the best intentions for Superman for this new DC universe. So I do have some pretty good confidence that we're going to be in for a good treat for the film. You'll see my out of the theater reaction and my my tweet on X about what I thought about the movie before my full review will go up in a couple days after that. I will have the full review video up before it's released on July 11th. So be on the lookout for that as well next week. So that's what's coming up in the next week or so. It was a really difficult week for me. My dear friend Jason Kobasic, who you knew as movie guy Jason, did in fact pass away this past week. He was going through some very bad medical problems the last few months, and he unfortunately did pass. And I'm gonna miss him greatly. And I was really looking forward to expanding this movie guy's brand with him, to do the podcast and get him on more videos, doing full reviews. And it just sadly never came to fruition. So part of me really does dedicate this channel to him, because we've done podcasts for years with Lights, Camera, Action that I did before this, Lights, Camera, Action, Entertainment Reviews, and then LCA Entertainment. So he very much will be in spirit as part of this channel going forward. So, and thank you to everybody that gave the condolences. I really appreciate it. He will be missed greatly. But thank you for all the new followers and new subscribers to the YouTube channel and the TikTok and X. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying my reviews. I plan on giving you a lot more content for you all, especially getting into DVD, Blu-ray, and 4Ks, breaking down my thoughts on physical media. I'm a big physical media guy, so I really want to talk more about physical media with you guys, and so on and so forth. So thanks for subscribing, and keep liking and subscribing, and follow on all the channels if you haven't, and like the videos, and comment below. I'm happy to comment back and answer any questions you guys have and interact with you guys. I love interacting. So again, thanks for joining me on this F1 review, and I will see you on my next one for Superman. See you, everybody.